Good morning, Who Dat Nation. It is another NFL week, another NFL Sunday. We are back at it again in week 2, and it's the New Orleans Saints versus the Dallas Cowboys. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I just said that. The Cowboys. Normally I would say the Cowgirls, but yeah, I gotta be professional right now, y'all. So y'all, I already knew we were gonna go ahead and talk about it. Chris, um, you're already on the head with it. Yes, Marshawn Lattimore is out. He is inactive for this football game, but Talise Fuaga will be active and starting for this football game, y'all. These are two key injury reporting aspects of this game that I know a lot of people were waiting on to see. I kind of figured and was kind of expecting Marshawn Lattimore to be out in this football game. The Saints are valuing him towards the rest of the season, the end of the season. They want him as healthy as possible. They would much rather go ahead and hold him out um, for this game rather than just plug him in there just because the Cowgirls want to go ahead and run their mouth. CeeDee Lamb and Trayvon Diggs, they want to run their mouth over there. So it's all good. We'll catch him. Well, Marshawn Lattimore will catch him again, I'm sure, in the playoffs because I do believe that the Cowgirls, even as much as I hate them, they are a playoff team, and I can definitely see us running into them again. But Chris asked, you think we double team CeeDee Lamb? I don't think not to start out the game. To start out the game, I don't think CeeDee Lamb gets. I honestly think that CeeDee is going to go ahead and get matched up with Kool-Aid McKinstry and Paulson Adebo. You're going to see a couple of switching up with both of those two on him. Also, you may see a little Alante get matched up with him a little bit. But this is why a good time for Paulson Adebo to step up right now and to really figure out if Paulson Debo needs to get paid or not. Because I know a lot. I don't think a lot of y'all realize that Paulson Debo is in his contract year. He will be a free agent after this year. So um, this is going to be a huge game for him going forward to really figure out, should we pay this guy? Should we pay him going forward and maybe be the replacement? Should we let go of Lattimore in the future because we can't keep having these injuries happen with Marshawn? We've been waiting on him all off season long. He's We know what we get from Marshawn. He's one of the best cornerbacks in the league, but the problem is health wise. Can he stay out on the damn football field when we need him the most? And so far right now, he's failing on that. Like we need to see him for a good amount of time stay out on that damn football field. We like watching this game is gonna be watching the CeeDee Lamb, Paulson Adebo matchup, and watching Kool-Aid McKinstry to see how much he's grown so far. This is gonna be me as a former cornerback really watching how these guys, perform today. Nas, I don't know if you heard the news. It's good to see you in the chat, man. But I don't know if you heard the news. But Talise Fuaga will be active today, which is great news. But the bad news is Marshawn Lattimore will be inactive today. So how are you feeling about that?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Ain't no need to trip. You know what I'm saying? We hold high on Marshawn Lattimore. It happens to the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens to the best of the best of them. They get a little injury, and plus on top of that, it happens in practice. It happened in practice, right?
Right. No, well, it actually happened in the Carolina Panthers game. I can act.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually watched when it happened to Lattimore in the game. I think quite honestly, I I'm not gonna get mad at Da for this because he wanted the starters to get as much run as possible. They didn't get a lot of run in preseason, so he wanted them to get a lot of game time. But at that point, the game was already over. We was blowing
Mm-hmm.
this team out and everything. So um, to see Marshawn Lattimore still out on that field and for him to get the chance to get injured, it could have been avoided, but at the same
Yeah,
time, like you said, it happens. But we do need to see Marshawn Lattimore
Kool-Aid.
on the field consistently.
Mm-hmm. This at the same time, this game gives defensively wise the number one DB that we not talking about the chance against CD Lamb. Cause see, we've seen Paulson over the years too much against the best of the best, and he just we get that DBs get you and I as you as an outside DB, me as a slot DB. You and I both know that it happens to the best of us. We get beat. When it gets to a point, it become a habit of you getting beat against the best of the best. When it's time for you to step up, that's just what the case is with Paulson and Debo. Paulson is a number two DB for a reason. This is a game where this is going to be expected of Kool-Aid McKinstry because this is going to be a battle test game. You know what I'm saying? That's second round pick DB. So that by no accident says let the kid loose. Let Kool-Aid McKinstry get his reps through one of the top receivers in the league. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? He's physical too. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You let a physical receiver play a physical DB play a physical receiver. You let him learn as he go. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? He gonna have his moments he get beat. Rookie stuff, rookie mistakes. He learn as he go.
Well,
Mm.
Calvin said in the chat, y'all. He said we should really go out the Dallas line today with two rookies on their line. We should
Yep.
have a field day. I definitely agree with that as well, Calvin. And Chris also
Mm-hmm.
said win in the trenches. So
Yep.
I both
Mm.
agree on those points as well.
Woo.
Let me ask you this as well. I don't know if you knew about the news, but Marshawn Lattimore will be preserved. He is inactive today. They're not going to let him go out there and play in this game. But Talise Fuaga is active. He will be playing in this football game today. What are your thoughts on that?
First of all, good morning, fellas. Good morning, EJ. Welcome to the baddest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm so proud of you, man. Congratulations on that master's degree. Keep going, my nephew. Keep going, baby.
I
Um,
appreciate it.
First of all, I want to say who that. Second of all, um, y'all know I hate the Dallas Cowboys. I know y'all hate the Falcons. I hate them too, but I can't stand the Dallas Cowboys. I hope we put a whooping on them today. But as y'all know, I was really big on Fuaga's being our draft pick when we had him. The
Hmm.
first thing I said was we need to show up this offensive line. I want us to get an old lineman. Everybody thought I was crazy, but we got him, and we see the effect of that. I know it was only 1 week, and I know it's only week 2. But for me as a Saints fan for this season, this is my game of the season right here. I'm talking about this is my measuring stick.
Yeah, this
Even
is.
though it's week 2, for
Yeah,
me this is it. This is the turning point right here for me
yeah. I agree.
because if we come out here and we beat Dallas in Dallas and we win in a dominant fashion, and I'm
Hmm.
gonna get to your question, EJ. I just think this is the game of the season for me as far as like the turning point for the Saints organization from last year and all that other stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna disagree though about Kool-Aid McKinstry. Here's why. I don't think he's ready for this type of matchup. I think the lights are too bright for him right now, as far
Hmm.
as that goes.
Hmm.
I think we need to keep doing what we're doing, put Alante on him, put Paulson on him, put some of the more experienced defensive backs on him, and
Hmm.
let Kool-Aid come in every now and then. But I don't think we need to let Kool-Aid be the one to match up with him. CD is going to take him to school a little bit. He's a
Yep.
veteran. He knows
Yep.
what he's doing. I don't think Kool-Aid is ready for a CD Lamb type of talent just yet. And I know Nas said let him learn on the go, but not in this game. Not this game. No. No, 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 no. I don't think Kool-Aid needs to be out there, match up on him the entire game. I think we've set them up and let's say he played well. But I just don't think I would do that. I don't think I would put him on him
I
just yet. I don't
totally
think he's
agree
ready
with
yet.
you. I totally agree with you.
I could agree with that.
I think this is a Debo CD
Yes, it's a
Lamb
Debo time. Yes,
matchup.
I agree with that. Put a Debo on him, or even put a Lante on him.
Yeah,
But I
right.
think we need to come like we were doing. And I know every team is different because you look at the Panthers, right? They're not the Cowboys. The Cowboys like to spread the ball around. We got to have our defensive backs ready to play these receivers.
Hmm.
You got Turpin. Don't forget about him. You got Turpin. You got CD Lamb. Dak got some weapons out there. We need to be
Don't
ready.
forget
We need to be
Brandon
chasing
Cooks,
them.
the familiar
You know.
face.
Now
Yes,
you can say
Brandon Cooks.
you can play
Yeah.
McKinstry.
He
Yeah,
knows
that's true.
us.
You can play McKinstry in space, but we got to be ready. Them boys gonna try to get them deep balls down the field, man. They're gonna try to come at us.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't
But
gonna be able
look
to
what
just rush the line like that. We're
what
gonna
I
have to
mentioned.
be able to play in space with these receivers they got. Turpin Cook, CD Lamb. They got some other dudes out, man. They got some weapons, and we need to
I,
be
I
ready.
I mentioned this earlier, and those are all great points. And I
Excuse me.
kind of
Hmm.
mentioned this. I'm like the Dallas Cowgirls. They don't respect us.
No, and I
They
want
look,
that.
which is a good thing.
Yes,
We come into this game as underdogs. Nobody
yes.
respects us in this league. They think
Nobody.
they
Let
think
me.
that we beat the Carolina Panthers, and it's just the Carolina Panthers.
The
This is a
only person that
great.
gave us five this morning, I was watching. Okay, was Kurt Warner.
Hmm.
He know about us,
Yeah,
but he was like, you know what? I think the Saints might come out with this win today. He said, I'm telling y'all, he said they're top five in the league in defense right now. He
yeah,
said, we can't just overlook that. I know it's
yeah.
1 week, but we're talking about everybody else. He said, I'm telling you, the Saints might come in and get this win on Dallas. He said, don't be shocked if that happens.
I've always loved the underdog mentality for the New Orleans Saints because if you really go back to 2009, the Super Bowl
Mm-hmm.
winning season, no one expected the New Orleans Saints
But
to win the Super Bowl, much less go to the playoffs that year, if I can
EJ,
remember correctly.
I don't believe we underdogs yet. Though I don't know why the Cowboys beat the Clowns so early because they haven't done anything either. They had a
Exactly.
very anemic offense last week. We
Exactly.
scored the most points. To be
Exactly.
honest
But
with you,
You know
it's
we
how
all
that
shut them
go,
good.
down on
fellas.
defense.
It's
It's
cause
all good
they a
going
big
into
market
it. Look,
team.
look,
I'm
we
just
know
saying. I
we
don't
know
like the.
it's
I know they're at home. I know they're at home. I know they're at home. I understand that. But I'm telling you, what have we been lately, EJ? What have we been lately? What have the Saints been lately since last season? Or what team?
A road
they've
team.
been a winning. They've
Thank
been a
you.
winning team. If you want to
Thank
talk
you.
about the last 5 or 6 games, the Saints have been hot. They've been winning.
And a
Okay,
road team.
they've been a very hot road team. And look,
Yes.
it's crazy to say because New Orleans Saints are usually better at home. But I'm
Yes.
telling you, we are a much harder team to face when we're going into somebody's house. And I don't
Now
know what it
imagine
is.
us playing the way we did at home last Sunday on the road today. Imagine
Right.
if we go in there and shut Dallas down. Imagine if we go in there and make them look like a paltry offense that they were last week. Imagine if we go in there and blow them out in Dallas at that stadium on national TV. You think they're gonna talk about us then?
Oh,
No. But guess what? That's
No,
okay. That's okay because it's gonna be more about how bad Dallas was than more about how good
right,
we are.
right.
Y'all know that.
you're right,
It's not
Henry.
gonna be
Cause
about
what?
how good the
They
Saints
the
are.
big
It's
market
gonna be about
team, and we small
all the
market.
excuses for the Dallas Cowgirls, excuse me, Dallas Cowboys, all the excuses for them,
Right.
but
You ain't
no
wrong.
props for us. That's how it's gonna be. Y'all know that.
Ever 504 is in the chat, y'all. He came in a little late today, but I see him in the background. Master Davis came in before you, Ever 504, so I'm gonna give him a little shine real quick before I kick it off to you. Master Davis, give me your thoughts going into this matchup for the Saints. I know you're a big division rival, your Philadelphia Eagles to the Cowgirls. So give me your thoughts in this matchup against the Cowboys.
Um, First off, I like to say go birds. But on a serious note, I need y'all to win this game. I need somebody to put Dallas in their place. I feel that you guys can do that. I know you guys. I know you mentioned about Marshawn Lattimore being out, and that can cause some concern with CD, but it actually doesn't, because you have to realize Jake Ferguson from Dallas, he's out. So, and he was a very crucial part in their passing game as well. It wasn't just CD Lamb. They don't have that other Michael Gallup, that guy that they can just say, oh man, he's the he's gonna be the second option. I think you guys have great safeties where you guys can uh, line over CD when it comes down to certain coverages. I think you guys can, if you guys utilize y'all secondary in a way of like slowing CD down, y'all have to win because I don't think Dallas has a run game. They struggled a lot moving the ball against Cleveland. People don't realize that because the only person you talk about on that Dallas team is CD when you talk about that offense. I mean, you don't really see nobody else eye catching. They talk about Zeke, but Zeke is just a short yardage guy. He's not a guy that he's gonna pop off on a good play. I actually got your I think your defense matches up very well. I think Kool-Aid McKinstry will be fine. Actually, I think Dallas is actually going to try to target him because they're going to move him in this game to the slot because you guys do not have
Mm.
uh, you guys do not have Marshawn Lattimore, but you guys and how can I put it? By Jake Ferguson being out, who else they got attacking the middle of the field? Right?
No
I
one.
mean,
No one.
You got Luke Shoemaker, who's the backup, but
Right.
he doesn't pose a threat.
I'm
You know
glad
what
you
I'm saying?
mentioned that too. That's a key person on their offense that's going to be out for them. Jake Ferguson, their tight end, is going to be out for them. That's a big
Correct.
target for Dak
Correct.
Prescott.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm
I
saying.
actually see them. I actually see them doing, utilize him a lot more at slot to create
Yep.
that more attacking the middle of the field because that's all Dak is good for is attacking the middle of the field. Dak Prescott is not a outside thrower like that. He's not the type of guy that'll just throw a fade off rip. He's a guy that loves the post route. He loves the seam route. He loves the in route. He loves any type of route that's in the middle of the field. And Jake Ferguson, he allowed CD to open up a little bit more, and now CD's in trouble because you guys don't have no unexperienced secondary. I mean, yeah,
Right.
you got one rookie out there, but that rookie got a lot of veterans back right behind him. Hey,
Right.
I can even see you guys putting the honey badge a little bit on him, just jam him up a little bit, jock him a little bit. I think Demario Davis is a solid coverage linebacker. I think he can lay the wood on him a little bit if he come across that middle. So I see this game actually being a real low scoring game. I think it's all gonna come down to and hear me out now. I know we talk about Chris Olave being the guy, but Rashid Shaheed
Yeah.
versus Kalen Carson is
Yeah.
what I'm looking for.
I'm starting him
Because
today because of that.
because
Yep.
because Rashid poses a real good threat. And I know they're not going to put Diggs on him. They're going to put Kalen Carson on him.
Right.
Yep.
So it's going to be about
Everybody's talking about the Chris Olave and the Trayvon Diggs matchup, but they're not
no,
talking about Rashid Shaheed out there.
yeah,
You
That's
know,
good.
so
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
just
That's
telling
good.
y'all, yeah, that's
show me what Kalen Carson can do. Show
yes.
me if Kalen Carson can actually guard somebody because I didn't
Man,
see it
she
in
gonna
last
burn that
game.
boy. She gonna smoke him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I like this matchup because the fact that uh it it showed this game right here was we will see who New Orleans is.
Yeah.
Um, we will see who Dallas is.
Yeah.
People don't realize that you guys match up with them very well. I think they got a couple of injuries too on their offensive line on Dallas. So
They do.
Dallas is
Yeah, they
actually
do.
kind of vulnerable. Everybody still got them ahead because of two big names on their offense, but and then Michael Parsons, of course, with
D-Law
Diggs. But I
too.
mean, what else you got? Because uh because if I'm not mistaken, the Saints ran through the number 3 team ranked defense in the league last year,
Right.
this past week, and nobody really talks about it, and it's crazy to me.
Not at all. Not
And
at all.
Derek Brown
I'm
is
just talking
out for the
from an
season.
analyst perspective because
Did y'all know that Derek Brown is out for the season after that O line
Knee
that we've been
injury.
yes,
complaining about
Knee
all
injury.
season
That's
long?
big.
Like he's out for the season after
yes,
Talise Fuaga and Trevor Penny
hey,
playing
y'all
on
was
his back.
whooping on them boys. It was rough. It was rough.
That's some
Hey,
crazy stuff.
Man, Fuaga was
And that's a
manhandling
major
dude
blow because
last
that's
week,
their
man.
best defensive lineman on that team.
Well,
Fuaga
y'all,
was
let me
manhandling
kick
people.
it to Ever 504. He's ready, man. He's been quiet for a while, which is shocking to me, y'all. But he came in a little late. But Ever 504, it's Dallas Cowgirls, man. How you feeling right now?
Well. Who that? Who that, baby? Let's go. Look. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, first of all, the last 3 seasons, the last 2 seasons, the Saints have had one of the best road. They've been one of the best road teams in the last 2 seasons. Been terrible at home, but been very good at home. I mean, on the road. Very good at home, terrible at home. You go look at the team last year. You look at us going to Cleveland. how we went into Cleveland, how we went into Philadelphia the year before that. I understand Hurts was hurt, but it's still being on the road, going into hostile environments. We have been through hostile environments on the road, and we have been winning. We beat Tampa Bay last year on the road. I think the Saints play their best defense on the road. I think because you don't have that much. There's no pressure on the Saints. There's pressure on the Cowboys to beat the Saints. The Saints ain't supposed to beat the
Yes.
Cowboys. So one of
Woo!
the
Yes, indeed.
this so
Ooh.
one of the things I'm looking at in this game, I'm looking at the Saints running the ball again. I think what's going to happen is the Saints are going to run at Paulson. Okay, the best way to beat a great pass rusher is to run at him. And I think that the Saints are going to run the football. Alvin is going to have another good game, and it's gonna leave the field wide open. You're gonna have some great tight end play by Jawan Johnson and Foster Moreau. It's gonna open up. I think this is our Olave game, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they didn't have to use that blowout. They didn't even have to use the Lively that much.
That's
I think
right.
this is going to be a game where you
Mm-hmm.
see they're going to need him. I think he's going to put up 100-something yards. I think he's going to get more catches. That's your star wide receiver. Your star wide receiver has
It's
two
a good
catches.
matchup. You know, you got Trayvon
Mm-hmm.
Diggs on the
Yeah,
other side of him.
I'm not worried about Trayvon Diggs. I think Trayvon Diggs, one of his weak spots is dealing with the back end. He did with speedy wide receivers. He have trouble with them. Okay, and great route runners. And
He's a
Olave is
zone
a great
DB
route runner.
too.
So I'm also looking at the fact, okay, and I will tell y'all my predictions when EJ is ready, but I like the Saints chess match. I like the Saints defensive coordinator, which is our head coach, against a John Mike McCarthy, who is very outdated. I think his offense is very outdated.
That's
I
very
think that
true.
the Cowboys did not show that you had your quarterback Prescott through. I think like 59% of his passes was completed. I think
Yes.
he threw
Mm-hmm.
he had one
59%.
touchdown. He had 179. It wasn't as great as people making it out. I think their offense was shadowed. I
Thank
think their
you.
defense shined, but their offense was shadowed. I think the Saints are going to go with more. I like the Saints blitzing them. And let me tell you, McKinnon, and my last segment because I'm talking too long. Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid is ready for the moments. This is why you draft Kool-Aid. This is why when he fell to us, this was a luxury pick. Y'all don't understand. This dude played at Alabama. This guy played under Nick Saban. This guy is a champion. This guy is a champion. So this is a great time for the Saints. This is what depth is all about, and having a Lattimore being the fact that he can sit and rest and get ready for either Philly or maybe sit down into Kansas City. I wouldn't be so quick to even bring him back until he's fully healthy. And let me tell you something. Run, damn it. Run the ball.
Run the damn ball. Yes,
I like it.
agreed, Ever.
Know
I
what I
like
see
the
this game
energy. I
as?
like the energy, Dan. I like that. Let me get to some of these comments, y'all. We got T Dirty in the chat. T Dirty said, "Let's get them likes up." Of course, y'all want to go ahead and like and subscribe to the Bad Sports Show podcast.
Shout out
Please
to
do
Jerry,
that.
y'all. Shout out to Jerry.
Please do that. Jerry is in the chat. Jerry, he's in the
Jerry.
chat in the background. You know, we got Cedric, man. Cedric is in the chat. He's already, laid out his score. He said he's going to come by in the post-game show. He said 24-17
What's
Saints.
up, Fed?
And we also got a couple others. We got Lado. Lado said, "Who that?"
Who
Up
that
in
Lado?
here. Calvin
Do
Harris
y'all got the
said,
score picks there, EJ?
Calvin Ellis said the game right here will tell us a lot about our defense. If we say we are one of the best defenses, show me today is the day. I like that. I really like
But
that,
I
Mm.
don't
Calvin.
think
So
defense was ever the problem, Calvin. I think it's our offense that people question, not the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Big Chief Peacock, he wanted to shout out, every
Shout
504
out
out there. He said
Peacock. Shout out to Chief.
he wanted to shout you out right there. And Chris said Kool-Aid was supposed to be a first round pick too. I'm surprised he fell to the second round. So, y'all, I loved everything that everyone has said so far in this chat, man. Y'all made all great points right now. I'm gonna say this though. Let's talk a little bit more on the Dallas Cowboys side. What do they have over there? We just mentioned their tight end. Jake
Jake
Ferguson is
Ferguson.
going to be out, okay? Ezekiel Elliott has come back to the Dallas Cowboys, but this is not the same Ezekiel Elliott that
No,
we
he
know.
not.
Okay,
Not at
so
all.
this is a different Ezekiel Elliott. This is a guy that's on the back end of his career who may be retiring in a couple more years. Okay. Where let's also talk about who they have at receiver. We know about big star CeeDee Lamb from New Orleans. He played at Oklahoma University. We know that Paulson Adebo
I
is
didn't
gonna
know he
have
was from New Orleans. Maybe he'll retire at Saint one day. Maybe he'll come and
a. Yeah, that's them Dallas forever. Let him go.
Don't
But
forget Brandon Cooks.
yes, that's another person that I was just about to bring up.
And he
y'all.
still
Brandon
got
Y'all
that vendetta against us. Y'all know that, huh?
And he
Brandon
knows our
Cooks.
system. He
well,
knows
he
our
should have
system
an
too.
endeavor.
He
He should
doesn't
have
know
an
that
endeavor
defense
against Sean
that
Payton because the Saints
he's
can do it.
not. Yeah, he's not. I'm not really worried about like how they put that up. See, they're gonna keep Cooks outside. What they're gonna do is they're gonna bring Talbot from South Alabama, that receiver who they're expecting to be they actual number 2 when Cooks go down. They're gonna actually keep him outside and put CeeDee Lamb in the slot because he's tall and lengthy.
One of y'all mute
Talbot.
your mic. One of y'all mute your mic while he talk.
That's you, Evan 504. That's every time
That
I
ain't
mute
me.
you.
I'm muted. Now it's still going.
Question
Can
It's
y'all hear
not
talking.
me?
me. I'm always muted when y'all talking.
Can y'all hear me?
All
Okay.
right, go ahead.
It was
Go ahead. You
probably
good?
not. Go
Well,
ahead.
what I'm saying is, by Jake Ferguson being out, they have to change their philosophy of how they're going to attack the Saints. They know y'all have a rookie DB that's going to be utilized now in this game, and he's going to be playing more nickel. And I know y'all love to play man. I know it. Y'all love it. So they're going to utilize him a lot more at slot. Put Talbot from South Alabama, who they're expecting to be their next Michael Gallup, then their next guy. He shows some sparks, but he's not that guy that you just say you have to worry about. Yes, you mentioned Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is probably the only one I would be worried about going the deep route outside. But mainly they're going to attack, especially when y'all get enough pressure on that. He's going to try to look for CD. It's just facts. I mean, he did it against Cleveland. When he was under pressure, guess what? He said, hey, forget it.
You
CD
got
Lamb out there
y'all got the
somewhere.
pick, man. It's 12 o'clock. Y'all got the pick.
Huh?
No, it's 11, Evan. It's
Oh
11
man,
a.m.
I'm ahead of y'all.
Yeah.
Whoa, Lord, this man here, he
I
taking
mean, you're a little
doggone
eager,
day,
buddy, but
dog.
that's
Lord.
okay.
Well,
But
it's 11 for y'all, but it's 12 for me.
and then I just got word, breaking news, and I got to talk about that. AJ Brown is out, so
Oh wow, oh
yeah,
wow.
AJ Brown will be out. He's in battling in the
Hey,
hamstring,
I
and
don't want to hear them damn excuses, Master Davis. Y'all
yeah,
handle them damn
I'm telling you,
Falcons.
Master.
yeah,
Y'all handle
no.
them damn dirty birds over there. We don't
We're
want to
gonna
hear
handle
all that.
Jalen
business.
gonna be
I'll get
running
to
a
You
little
that.
bit
got
more.
I'll
That's
get to
all.
Jahan
that later. I'll
Dotson,
get
and
to
you
that part
got
later.
you
I
got
promise you we
Devontae
got
Smith
time.
too, and you got Goddard.
Yeah, we don't worry about that. But I'm just
Y'all
saying I just
gonna
got the
win.
news. I just
I
wanted to
believe
break
in
it.
Y'all
y'all.
gonna
Y'all
win
gonna
that
win.
game,
I
and then
better
next
win. What you
week,
mean?
and then
What you
next week
mean?
we'll
Y'all
talk
better
Y'all
get
about
got
the
the better
cousins.
quarterback.
get the cousins for me. Sack the
If
sack
y'all lose
cousins.
to them, Master
Get
Davis,
the
I won't hear
cousins.
nothing else from you for the rest of the season.
Well, hang on, hang on. Oh, you know we gotta play them next week, so we ain't gonna say nothing
I ain't
about
worried about
that.
them damn Falcons.
No,
No, we
no,
talk
the
about
Eagles,
that.
the Eagles,
No,
the
I ain't worried
Eagles.
about them either.
Yeah. Mess around losing them to beat y'all, then everybody messed up in the head. But anyway.
Kirk
But
Cousins looks awful.
on
He
a
looked like
serious
a
note, I
statue in
just
that
want to say
pocket.
Hang
I
on
think
one
they're gonna
second. Hang
attack.
on, hang on, Master Davis. One. I look. Y'all know I got my fiance Chandler. She is a Dallas Cowgirl.
Oh,
Boo!
No.
Boo!
oh no.
Boo!
Oh no.
Boo! Boo!
Oh no.
Wait, what happened now? I missed it.
You know every
Boo!
fiance is a
Hey, Master,
cowgirl fan.
Master, don't be coming over here talking that smack. Hey, look, I'm going for the Saints this
Wow.
weekend. I ain't even
What?
gonna lie.
Oh, come on, baby girl. No.
Hey, take it one game at a time. Take it one game at a time.
Y'all know I had to let her go ahead and
You
say
know what's
that.
crazy about Dallas, y'all? The offensive coordinator for Dallas is Russ's former offensive coordinator from Seattle. So this is going to be a game where they're going to have no choice but to run the ball just like us.
Who?
But Zeke
Dallas?
ain't getting no yards on us. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna let that
I
go.
mean, they got James. Who they got? James Cook too. They got who? Who they got?
and they don't have Tony Pollard anymore. So Dallas is not
Yeah.
the same
Hey,
running
look,
offense.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That is the last thing the Dallas Cowboys want to do is run the
Run the
football.
ball. They want to
Correct.
pass that
They want
joker.
to throw the football down the
Yeah.
field.
They just paid Dak too much money, man. They're gonna utilize him there. They're gonna
Oh,
say,
you
hey,
know
you're
it.
throwing like
That's
eight
true.
touchdowns a game, bro. They're
I
saying
don't know.
he's
I
Let
think
me
we're gonna rattle
utilize
him a
him.
little
He the
bit. I
highest
think we're
paid.
gonna get
Yeah,
to
the
him.
Saints got an advantage with running the
We're gonna
ball.
sack him.
The
Yeah.
Saints got an advantage.
The thing to it is, I never overlook that because the one way you beat Dak, your front four.
Yep.
If you don't
That's
get
it right
pressure
there.
on Dak fast, he takes off in a heartbeat. That's the
Yep.
problem with Dak. When your front four ain't top 10 or anything like that,
But Nas,
Dak gives you
that's why
problems.
Nas, that's why you have to if you're the Saints. You keep utilizing Alante Taylor. Alante Taylor is that good. That's why
Correct.
we need him to be the guy that's
Yeah.
spying Dak Prescott because we have trouble against running quarterbacks. And
Dual threat
I think
quarterbacks.
I think that was a test with
Yep.
Young, us playing Young and have because Young is is a mobile kid. Rather we just made him look like a piece of shit. But let me tell
Right,
you this.
right.
But
But
I
yeah,
don't think I don't
I
think we're gonna
think
struggle too much.
Carolina going to listen. Y'all watch Carolina fool around and beat the Chargers today, and everybody be looking
Yeah.
crazy.
No,
Watch,
I agree with that. They're gonna win today.
watch everybody be looking crazy,
I think they're gonna win
and
today.
fool around and say, well, what that was? Well, the
No, I
Saints
think
made it
they're
look
gonna win
like.
today. I agree with that. I
I'm
picked them to
telling you
win
right
too.
now, I will laugh if the Kitty Cats win against the Chargers. You going against an offensive guru and Jim Harbaugh.
well, put on your clown
I
suit.
get
This
it.
is gonna happen.
But I think the Panthers gonna win that game. And I don't think the Saints is gonna struggle as much this season. Now look, I know I'm speaking early, but I don't think the Saints gonna struggle as much this season against running quarterbacks because I think we found our answer, like what Everett
I
just
think
said.
Chase Young feels that. I think he feels
A
like
Correct. That's
speedy,
right.
a
That's it.
speedy
Right there.
edge
That's it.
defensive end.
that's right.
And
Yeah.
That's right.
That
Hey,
boy
oh
is a
yeah,
monster,
hang
bro.
on,
the
y'all.
advantage we got this. Oh,
I gotta go to these comments real quick, y'all. I love to incorporate
I'm muting right
everybody.
now.
But Calvin said in the chat, he said, I want everybody to understand I still have Derek Carr on the hook. I will have a real close eye on him today. Now let's talk about that. That's a good point. You know what? We still got
mm.
some people that's eyeing Derek Carr. They think the Panthers game was a fluke. How are we feeling about Derek Carr going into this game against a very good Cowboy defense? I'm gonna start with you, Nas.
Mm. I feel like just the same as last week, to keep the system standard, you don't rely on Derek Carr to have to constantly put up a 250 to 300 plus yard game. You know what I'm saying? You keep it cordial, 200 to 240 plus at best. You know what I'm saying? Keep it smart. You take all the pressure off of Dak. I'll add in this too. This being a run game first, I got a feeling that it's three people that's going to benefit from this game: Kubiak, Kamara, and Taysom. This game, because you got to look at that. Two pieces of familiarity we're not paying attention to. Remember, Kubiak and Zimmer, who's their defensive coordinator, was partners back in Minnesota when they was giving us fits there. Remember?
Right, that's right.
And Taysom and McCarthy got history because before we got him, he was under McCarthy and A Rod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
So that
that was Nas. I hear you say that a lot, but that was only preseason, and the Saints went on a practice squad roster and stole him off. So I understand what you're saying. I don't think there's no connection with McCarthy with that part because he wasn't there that long. But I wanna respond to what you're saying now. It's okay. This game right here, and I like the Taysom thing. I think I like the analogy that Taysom gonna have a good game. Now he's going to be a big factor in this game of for us winning this game. A part of running the football. Okay.
The topic
Now,
here though is Derek Carr. Is Derek
no,
Carr
but I'm
gonna
going to
show
go
up
back.
today?
I'm going to Derek Carr. Derek Carr and Kubiak. This offense is not built to allow Derek Carr to make many mistakes, and I'm gonna tell you why. There's a lot of bubble
mhm.
screens. There's a lot of reverses. There's a lot of shot plays. What the Saints Kubiak is hiding the flaws of Carr. That offense is going to hide his flaws. So what we think he's going to be throwing, No, they're going to be running, and he might,
Exactly.
and he might. So I don't think Derek. I think Derek Carr's going to have a. If he beats this team, he's gonna be a candidate for MVP. And I'm gonna tell you why. If he plays a stellar game, no interceptions, he throws like 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He balanced. They run the football. They go on and then we'll talk about next week with Philly. I think this will be the start of something special with Derek Carr. I think all you guys who talk shit about Derek Carr, all of y'all gonna be sitting there eating crow. I really believe it, EJ. Because Derek Carr was never the problem. It was Pete Carmichael was the problem. Anybody with eyes can see Pete Carmichael was the
And
problem.
don't
There was
forget,
no
he was chewing
visualizing.
out Pete Carmichael on the
Yes,
sidelines multiple
you can
games.
see why he went. Derek Carr, thank you. I'm glad you said that. Nobody
They
talks
forget
about
that Derek
how he
was
did.
literally
He
going
didn't even
at PC's
respect
neck.
Carmichael. He didn't even respect when your quarterback don't respect his offensive coordinator. That's a problem. So
That's some
and
very bold statements there, ever follow
And
for
all of a
real.
sudden now everything he
You
talks
about to
about,
start a riot.
everything
You
all
about to
he talk.
start a
Think about it.
riot.
Oh
Everything that he
well.
talks about now, everything that Derek Carr talks about now is my coach, my coach. Kubiak gets on me. Kubiak does this. Kubiak does that. Did y'all know last week, even though that everybody was praising Derek Carr for running that ball and he got hit? Remember when he ran into did you know that Dennis Allen laid it to his ass?
That's
Yep,
right.
you sure did.
That's
So
Just
what
right.
I'm
like that.
trying to tell you, I think that Dennis Allen is desperate, y'all. He want to change. It's Dennis and Derek want to change the narrative about they not winners. I really believe both of these guys got a chip on their shoulder. And don't underestimate this dude, Derek Carr, bro. Derek Carr, he probably gonna throw an interception today. Y'all gonna sit up there and panic.
Oh damn.
Every quarterback, don't
I
Oh
think he
wouldn't be
gonna
damn.
go
mad if
to
he did. I wouldn't be mad.
don't think he gonna go the whole season
You
without
know,
throwing
hey,
a
you know the
without
DC haters are waiting
Hmm.
on it.
you
They're
play
waiting
you
on the
playing
first one.
Dallas, man. Dallas got a good defense. So
They-
I think he's gonna throw like one interception, but he's gonna have like 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
That's good enough for the
I
Saints.
give him like 205 passing yards
Right.
though.
What are you looking at with Derek Carr today? Is he gonna show up today?
You asking me?
Yes.
I think Derek Carr's gonna show up. I'm gonna give him 300 plus yards today. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna give him
Damn.
300 plus
Whoa.
yards.
Damn.
300 plus yards. Three
Okay.
touchdowns.
Three
I think
three
we're
No,
gonna
hundred.
don't
go in
don't
and we're
y'all
gonna try
laugh,
to put
cause
on a
Derek,
show.
don't y'all
I'm
laugh.
gonna put on a show
Don't
today.
y'all laugh, cause
I'm
Henry
gonna put
Whoa.
on
last
a
week.
show
Damn.
today. I was right
Henry
last
last
week.
week.
I was right
Don't
last
y'all
week.
laugh, cause Henry
I was right last week.
He was. He sure
We're
was.
gonna put on a show today. I think it's gonna be Derek Carr's show
That's
today.
what I'm
300
talking
plus
about.
yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. How about that?
I
Ooh.
give it Derek. I say Derek, Alvin, and
Yeah.
Taysom gonna be the game MVPs this one.
Hold on. Let me
And I
go to
think
this
Alvin
cash
gonna
register
have
and give
five
you this receipt.
receptions. I think Alvin gonna
Ma-
receive the ball out the backfield.
Master Davis, you think Derek Carr shows up today in Jerry's world?
Truth be told, I actually do, but not in the way he's saying it. I think
I'm telling
Derek
y'all.
Carr is going to have to
I
be.
said the same thing.
We're giving
I,
Dallas defense too much credit, I think.
no, listen,
That's just
listen,
my
listen.
opinion.
It's not about being too credited, but you gotta realize this is a pass first defense. They're not a run defense. Yes, I can see Derek Carr being productive today. Yes, I can see him being conservative with the ball. But all I need from him is to take care of it in a way of like, if he throws a pick one drive, how are you willing to respond? I just need to know how he is when he responds to adversity. A lot of people don't talk about that as much. How is Derek Carr willing to respond after a bad play is what I want to see. And this game is very important because of the fact that he's playing a team that
Right.
love to take away the ball. And now if he throws the pick, how is he willing to stay in a hostile environment? Because guess
Right.
what? That's gonna carry his skill sets,
I think
his
I think
leadership.
Derek Carr is best when he's
It's gonna
aggressive.
carry it
Ooh.
I
all the way
think
to the
I think
playoffs.
Derek Carr is
Because
best when he's aggressive. If
if you
Derek
guys
Carr
are
plays
wanting to go to the
aggressively,
playoffs, if you guys are wanting to go to the playoffs, you need to see how he is when adversity hits. This is the season he needs to know how to handle adversity without pointing fingers. Yes, he's cussing out
Mm-hmm.
everybody. Yes, he's cussing everybody. But are you really ready to take the leadership role? Because this is your season. And I don't care what nobody say. He got a coach. He begged for a new OC. He got the new OC. Okay, he got what he wanted. So now all he has to do is just play the pieces consistently, and that's it.
On his
Now,
part.
I think we're
Oh
gonna come
yeah,
out.
this the same Derek Carr who last time from 3 years back beat Dallas when he was in Vegas.
And I'm not even looking at him from the
That is
past. I'm
true.
saying
Oh, he
Coincidence?
did. He
When
did.
Derek
And
Carr
listen,
comes out aggressive,
now what the people in the comments don't
go
understand is
ahead,
this.
Everett.
When y'all ever seen Derek Carr, J.C. Horn, and I love your dad is your J.C. Horn, but you pick
that's
J.C.
messed up.
JC, you was poking the bear, JC.
Yeah.
You was poking the bear. That dude pulled out 3 touchdowns, and he put 3 fingers that I threw 2 of them on your ass, but I threw 3 touchdowns.
On
And let me
you,
tell you something.
on
You
That's
you.
didn't
right.
see this swag last
That's
year.
right.
You didn't see the swag,
You didn't see
the
that from
swag
Derek
that you
Carr.
seen in
Hey,
that game. You didn't see
It's
this.
because what? You had an offensive coordinator who had no energy.
hey,
So of
Derek,
course you had Derek being that pointing fingers type of guy. What Larry said
Derek
best,
was
the player's
acting
a
very
reflection of the
different.
coach.
He was acting very different in that game. He was doing a little shimmy out there.
Man,
The man had the three
I ain't gonna
fingers
lie.
in
I'm gonna say
JC
this.
Horn face. I said, "What the
Look,
He
hell?"
sure is
look,
working
look,
for
look,
that
look.
100
I'm
million.
gonna say this. You
That's
go look at over
confidence.
there, and I don't like to bring him up a lot, but if you go back and look where Pete went. Pete went to the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't gotta
Yeah,
tell
you
us
see how
that.
they look right now. Look
Hey,
like
there you
dog
go.
water.
There you go.
And you see that cancer. That's cancer. He was cancer. He's cancer, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You don't want that on your
Cancer.
team, dog.
He was a blank piece of paper.
Look,
You couldn't
hey,
even.
no, JF said in the comments. I wanted to point this out because this is huge for our page here, the Batter Sports Show podcast in the Deep South. He said he just shared the link to 5 groups. And I want you to see JF also that the link is in the chat, and this is for everyone. If y'all want to come hop up on the chat and come talk, man, we are right here. Come click that
JF,
link,
we
come
we
hop
so
on.
thankful.
We'll
JF,
appreciate that.
I want to tell JF, we are so thankful for brothers like you because for some reason, and I said this multiple times, that the Batter Sports Show podcast is not getting enough looks
Attention.
from
Yeah, yeah.
because and we just this is we love the we are who that we love the Saints just as much as any other podcasting group. And matter of fact, we probably one of the very few that allow our fan base to come into our chats and be able to talk with us. Okay,
All right.
so thank you so much, brother JF, for giving us and shout out to the brother Jerry. Jerry was doing the same thing. He's been giving us a lot of we now approaching 500. I'm just thankful for you guys for trying to give us some more
Yeah, man. Thanks,
looks
thanks
out
for
here.
the love, man. We love the love, man. We love bringing this show to y'all and letting y'all have a voice as well, man. John Foster said in the chat, he fixed the Saints 30-24. Y'all hold y'all predictions. We gonna get there to prediction time, but I love that. In the
Know it's
chat,
gonna be
y'all
funny
enjoy
after this
y'all.
game. I know it's gonna be funny. I'm gonna be
What's good?
laughing when Jared Jones cuss out Dak Prescott. He gonna be cussing that boy out in all ways. You better win this game. I'm
Y'all gonna be surprised
a.
at my score. Y'all gonna be surprised at my score. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm already knowing after we're hearing what your stat line is right now. You got.
What you think? What you think? What you think it is?
I ain't gonna say that right now. It's not
I
no
ain't saying
time
that
for
right
that
All
now
right
right.
neither.
now.
Yet till prediction time come.
Yeah, man. When that happens, I'm gonna tell you what I think your score is gonna be, man.
I'm gonna say this, y'all, to kind of follow what y'all was saying on Derek Carr going into this game. Okay, I want to kind of recap a little bit about what he did in that Carolina Panthers game. Number one, I was very proud of the way he played. I think for a moment there he got a little too excited. Now, I mean, he was doing a lot of dancing and hey, three, I put three on your head. You feel me? I put three on your head.
Because
And
you gave him a energy filled offensive coordinator.
right.
You
And then
you give him some.
he also took off for that little run. But I love that Dennis Allen said, "Hold up, bring your ass over here." Doggone, you get your ass hurt out there. You get your
That's
ass
right.
hurt.
That's right.
You get your
And you
ass
know what's
hurt. You
crazy
gonna
about
go
that,
get me
D? You know
fired.
what's
You gonna
crazy
go
about
get
that,
me
EJ?
fired if you get hurt.
EJ, we don't need these fake ass Saints fans because that's what they're waiting on.
You know what's crazy about that
Because
with
you know what they
DA?
do. You no. Let me tell you, it has to be said. It has to be said. Because
Mm-hmm.
y'all waiting on Spencer Rattler. I am too. For 2 years from now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
waiting on his
We
ass
gotta wait
two
about
years
three
from
Look,
now.
years.
I don't want y'all. I don't want y'all to overanalyze this game with Derek Carr because
Yeah.
I want y'all to know
Cause,
that
cause
this
they've
is
been. I want
look.
the perfect situation. EJ is for Derek Carr to do great, and for Spencer to be the future, and wind up coming learn from the guy. Cause
This is this. Look,
Jake, you didn't look like nothing, bro.
yeah, Jake
Like,
looked pretty
Jake,
bad
shame on you.
in that
Shame,
in
Jake,
the
you got to
little
do
last
better than
couple
that, bro.
seconds.
That
Jake
you
got
almost threw
yeah,
an
Jake, you
intercept. Me
gotta
and
play
EJ was
better than
sitting
that.
on the couch together. We was like, "What the hell he threw?"
Yeah, Jake
He
gotta
about to
play
throw an
better than that.
interception.
That
Can't
was
be
his
doing
first
all
time
that.
with the
But
starters.
look,
I don't want to hear that
this is
shit, man. He better get
this is
himself.
my spiel.
Jake better get it together, man.
Hang on, y'all. This is my
I
spiel.
He
like Jake too,
will.
but he better get it together.
He
Derek,
will. He just not ready yet. Him and Rattler not ready yet.
No, I don't know. Spencer might be ready before Jake.
hang on. This is my spiel, y'all. Look, I don't want Saints fans to overanalyze Derek Carr, and this is why. Okay, the Cowboys are still a decent football team in this league. They're gonna make the playoffs. Okay, I want y'all to know that this is not like we playing Carolina. And look, if we would have lost to Carolina, by all means, y'all let his ass have it. Okay, I wouldn't have said nothing. But we're talking about right now. We're talking about that. Hey, he's going into Jerry's world. Okay, anybody that go in there and Master Davis, you can amen me on this. All right, y'all go y'all ass over there every year in Jerry's world, and
Well,
that is a hard place to go ahead and play some football. Okay, so look, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. If Derek Carr can go ahead and just manage this game like he did in the Carolina game, okay, he doesn't have to be
EJ, hey,
he,
EJ.
he
JF said
doesn't
I
have to
sound
be
like.
a
I
superhero.
know you ain't said I sound like
I
daddy.
don't see Derek throwing a pick until like at least the Philly or Kansas City
I know
game.
that man that said I sound like Daddy on Friday. What that? What?
JL crazy, man. JL crazy. But
Oh,
look,
you
I'm
wanna?
a
if Derek Carr can just play and within the system, he doesn't have to be Superman to be throwing all down the field and trying to be Dak. But here we go. We don't need to be that. We don't need to
here
be
we
Dak
go.
today. Okay? We don't need to do
but
all that.
but
And
EJ,
also too to the D line. I want to say this to the D line. Every time you hear that damn, here we go, take your ass off and run at him. Go get him. Because I'm telling y'all, that's when he's gonna snap that damn ball. Go take your ass to the quarterback. Go get him. Go get him, Chase Young. Go
but
get him,
EJ,
Cam. Go
EJ,
get him,
this is
Rasheed.
this is
Go get
why
him.
that statement there is why I said I think Derek Carr is going to have a big game because I think Dallas will be expecting us to run the ball. I think the way to beat Dallas is we have to air it out on them a little bit more. We got to go at them. We got to go at their cornerbacks. We got to put the ball down the field. When Derek Carr is aggressive like that, and he takes chances and he actually throws the ball deep instead of checking it
Smartly
down,
too.
he's more successful when he
Shout
does
out
that.
to
That
Derek
is
Turner
true.
and shout out to Jason Shelby.
So that's why I think we're gonna have a high scoring game. I think Derek Carr is gonna. I mean, think about it. Think about it. Last week we did what? We ran the ball. Yeah, he had that deep shot to receive the Eve, but we ran the ball. Just
Oh,
imagine if this game
oh
we're airing it
yeah.
out and Derek gets 300
EJ,
plus
Well,
are
yards
you driving?
passing
did
EJ,
y'all see
because
what
they're gonna
EJ,
Chase
are you
Young
expect us to
driving?
run
said?
the ball. They're gonna expect us to run the ball. So
EJ, you
Dallas might
driving?
stack the box a little bit and try to stop our run. Then what do we have to do? We have to throw the ball.
I
EJ,
like, I like what you're saying there. Oh, the next thing too, y'all, and let me shout out Derek. We got Derek in the chat. Oh, it's always good to have him.
EJ,
Jason is
are
in
you
the chat.
driving?
What you say?
You
That
driving?
what?
Are you driving?
driving.
No. Sam the Panther is driving. I'm in the passenger seat.
I'm
Well,
hoping you wasn't
no
driving, boy.
wonder we
I'm
hear
about to
that
say.
shit.
Get your butt whipped, boy.
You
You
know
need to
what's
go
funny,
a butt
y'all?
whipping now. I
Did
got a
y'all
girl
go
waiting for
see
you.
what Chase Young said about what he said about the Cowboys? to one of the Saints writers. Chase talked his noise.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
hold on. Before
Hey,
you get to that
I
point, hey,
love the
hold
confidence.
on, hold on.
I
Let me tell
love
you
the.
something. Let me tell you something about Chase Young. Look, Chase Young has not had a sack on Dallas since his rookie year. He needs to mean what he say. I don't give a damn what he's talking about right now. He need to get
Maybe
after
this
it.
year, maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the year, man. He said he needs to change that. In that press conference, he said, "Hey, I want to change that. I want to go ahead. I'm on a team where I can do that now."
But he
You know,
said he
so
didn't want to talk about.
I'm
See,
starting them today.
no. Y'all need to stop bringing. Listen, his days in Washington does not have nothing to do. He never been around athletes like he has right now with the Saints.
Huh?
Okay,
Huh?
the athletes he got
Demarcus, who? But he had a D line.
he
He had
had
a D
one D line.
line.
Listen. He had one person on that D line. He
Huh?
ain't got
Demarcus Poe, Payne,
the
all of
Saints.
them
The
boys.
Saints got a better secondary. Listen,
Jonathan Allen.
secondary secondary has a lot to do with the D line. If you
I
do, you know
I
that
understand.
secondary causes sacks. You do know that, huh?
Hold on. I'm not saying that, but you have to
No, I'm
realize.
telling you, you can have the
That's
talent on
true.
the D line, but if your
Yeah.
set, listen, I'm a dude who grew up watching Ricky Jackson, Pat Swilling,
Correct.
and Von Johnson and Sam Mills, and
Yes.
watched who and Sam. No, hold up now. I didn't watch.
oh
Hold up now. I
dear, you
watched the
just
Saints
knew
with
he was
Troy
gonna do
Cooks.
it.
I
Okay.
watched the Saints have Troy Cooks back there.
Okay.
Listen, just because you have a good D line and good linebackers, if your secondary is trash, that's the difference of you getting your ass whipped. We got our ass whipped with Joe Montana.
That's
Joe
true, man.
Montana was.
No,
I'm
listen,
telling you.
I didn't agree. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. All I'm saying is, as far as him as an athlete, right? You play defensive end all your life, right? You play with talent on the side of you. You know what it takes to get on the get after somebody. But when somebody been whooping your tail, it doesn't matter what team you've been on. That team whooped your tail during your time in Washington.
That's true.
It doesn't matter. That
That
team
is
whooped
true.
his
So
tail.
he's gotta prove it. He's
He
gotta
has to
prove it.
show right now
And you
Y'all
why
already
don't
know
think
he
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 want
can
to
about
do
come
it.
to.
out and change that today? Y'all don't think he really has a fire lit under him saying, "I
No,
got this"?
After
that's what I'm
he talked his
He
expecting that.
talk,
got a
I'm
I
fire.
said
expecting
I
him to
love it.
do it. I just don't like it when
I
D
love that
linemen talk
competitive
about
nature
it.
out of Chase.
I want to mention to y'all that Tom Brady will be the one of the broadcasters for this game.
Oh Lord.
And then watch he give us some love. Watch he give us some love. I bet he gonna give us some love today.
About our defense.
Nah, I think it's
Because
gonna be some more than that.
Tom Brady had to deal with that defense. He know what it's like to get
That's true.
his ass knocked out.
Hey man, that's
And we
tough. I ain't gonna
wasn't
lie.
even a
He,
Y'all
finished
used to be
he
product
good
at
know
that
together.
time.
he know how it feel. He know how it feel. He
And he
know how
come
it
from
feel
the
to get his
NFC
ass
South.
put on the
He
ground
come
by the
from the
Saints.
NFC South. He know.
Y'all want me to tell y'all who
He
the
know.
NFL panel picking for the game today?
What'd you say, Henry?
Y'all. Let me
I
talk.
said, y'all want me to tell you who the NFL
I
panel
want
is
to
picking
talk.
today to win between our
Go
game
ahead.
against the
Go ahead.
Cowboys? Moose is picking the Cowboys. Kurt Warner's picking the Cowboys, even though he gave us some love this morning. Joe McCoy, y'all know he don't like us anyway. He's picking the Cowboys. And Rich is picking, let's see who he's picking. He didn't pick yet. But everybody else picked the Cowboys. That's 75% right there.
They
I'm
all
surprised.
gonna pick the Cowboys, bro.
It
There
don't
ain't
make
no
no
shame.
sense. It
There
don't
ain't no
make sense
shame.
from a football standpoint. And Rich picked the Cowboys 100%. So go
Screw the
ahead and
Good.
go
Cowboys
ahead and bet on the Saints.
That's
or the
Go ahead and bet
cool.
on the
Cowgirls.
That's
Saints
cool.
today.
It's all good. It's all
That's
good.
all
It's all
good.
good. Underdog mentality.
Colin Cowherd,
Underdog mentality.
He don't get
he
no
said
love.
Colin Cowherd picked the Carolina Panthers to beat us.
That is true.
That's
And
right.
how the hell he thinking right
That's
now?
right. That's right.
Almost
That's crazy, man.
everybody
I
picked.
don't
They
get it.
picked. Some of the people picked the Saints to be last in the division.
That don't make no sense either.
Yeah.
We already one
That's
and
right.
zero, just like the Buccaneers.
Oh yeah, about that. You want to know what's crazy? When DA to piggyback on what EJ said about Dennis Allen getting on Derek. Dennis Allen, I want to see that. I want to see that Dennis Allen on the sidelines every game, chewing his players out like supposed to. That's
He was
if you
doing that
chew your
last week.
quarterback out like that, chew your players out. Chew
Well, he was doing
everybody as
that
a
last
whole
week. He
out.
Well,
was fired up last week.
Nick Wright too, y'all. Nick Wright is a son of a bitch too.
Yeah, I don't like him. I never did like him.
Yeah. I hate Nick Wright.
Yeah, I never liked
oh,
him. He's a
let me
LeBron.
not
He's a
say
LeBron lover, no
hate.
matter what
They
LeBron
hated.
does.
I
They
don't hate
love when
LeBron gonna
nobody,
Sean
have
but I
his
Payton
don't
did it,
favorite.
like dude.
but when Dennis Allen do it, it's a
I don't like
problem.
me no
No,
Nick
let
Wright.
DA get his little Sean Payton get on his players rotissimo out. I'm loving that Dennis
And
Allen
Sean Payton over
because
there losing. I don't care about no Sean Payton. He over there losing. He over
Y'all,
there
this is a
losing. I
let
different
me
don't care
Dennis
get
about
to
Allen
Sean
this
that's
Payton.
next.
confident.
Let
He
me get
losing
to
over
this
there. I
next
don't care about no
topic
Sean
real
Payton.
quick, y'all. I want to talk about this running game. Alvin Kamara had a pretty good running game last week, y'all, against Carolina. How will the running game look today? Alvin Kamara, you
Clockwork
know,
to him.
Taysom,
Clockwork to him.
Taysom. We even saw Taysom Hill run the football. Jamal Williams got him a touchdown. So how will the running game look today? And we'll
Alvin
start with Joe. I'm gonna
Kamara
start
is
with you.
going to have 100 yards for his first time in this year. He's gonna get 100 yards, and he's gonna have 2 touchdowns. He's gonna,
Running.
and we're gonna sign his contract right after.
And he gonna have one receiving
We're gonna
touchdown
give
from
his
maybe
extension right
40
after the
yards
game.
receiving. So 2 rushing touchdowns, a receiving touchdown for Alvin Kamara today. That's what I got.
I'll even point this out with the Taysom part. For some reason, because I just been seeing this. I don't know if y'all been seeing this prospectively. For some odd reason, these last several years, Taysom's been put against Dallas. He puts up a bigger fight than what he does the divisional opponents. I'm talking about he plays a different. This is a
Yeah, but
different
at
physical
quarterback,
Taysom
he
Hill.
put up at quarterback he throws interceptions though, so we don't
That's a
want that.
fact.
If they hadn't broke his hand, ooh, because he was cooking
Yeah,
him.
but what
He was cooking him.
Taysom at quarterback, we don't want him throwing the ball.
I think Alvin Kamara is gonna have a good
Thing to
game
that
today.
is his type of play fits Kubiak's pass game system.
I think
Short.
Dallas gonna stack the box against our run though. I think they're gonna try to come and stop our
Some
run.
days the Taysom is quarterback is over with. My brother, I know you
Yeah,
love
yeah.
Taysom, but
It ain't
Taysom is an
happening.
all around athlete, and we love him,
Yeah.
but he's not that quarterback.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna
He
say
I'll
this.
whip
still
your
got that
ass up. I
quarterback
don't know what
power.
the
Hey,
hell
yo,
you
Kubiak
think you talking
utilized
why
about,
it.
y'all do
Taysom.
all
He
this
Kubiak,
might be the
now?
damn
Let me
Kubiak,
say
quarterback.
this.
Kubiak utilized that quarterback
Hear me
power
out.
still.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I think.
Why y'all gotta do that to Nas like that, man? Y'all just
Hold
let
on.
the
Hold on.
man
Hold on.
bring
Nas,
it
I got your
back.
back. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. So look, I think Taysom is gonna actually throw one today. I think Taysom is gonna be y'all gonna be powering the game. Y'all gonna be using the power game, using the power game. And I
hmm
think when he get to that goal line, he gonna pop one.
He
I
might
just feel like it's a trick play gonna be coming out. I think a trick play is gonna be ran against this defense,
throw it to
from
Kamara.
y'all offense. Y'all
He'll come
have the
out with
players
that
to do it.
receiving touchdown.
So
Never limit the quietest elephant in the room that gives you a whole box of tools to use.
I don't blame you.
Oh Lord, Derek Turner,
What's up,
y'all.
Derek?
Derek Turner,
I see Taysom get like
Let
50,
his ass
about
up.
50 plus.
I didn't get a chance to chew his ass out, but I ain't gonna. I ain't had a chance to chew your
he
ass out,
said
but I ain't gonna chew your ass out
he
because
said he
I'm
want to
waiting
chew that
on
man
after
out.
this game.
Derek,
Happy who that? Happy who that?
Derek, how you feeling? How you feeling on this
You
wonderful
ought to be
Sunday,
happy
man?
living in
How you
Carolina
feeling
right
on this
now.
wonderful Sunday?
You ought to be happy living in Carolina right now.
I am, bitch. I'm on my way to a cowgirls party right now. The only Saints fan. I'm gonna be in that bitch acting a fool.
Boy, you better be geared up.
Look, shit, bro. I've been
Ooh,
listening to
we
y'all.
go. Oh,
I'm driving right now, but look, bro. I just want to tell y'all, if they run at Michael Parsons, they gonna win this game. He
don't
don't like
forget
to play the
DeMarcus
run.
Lawrence.
He don't like to play the run. He just want to get back and peel his ears back and move.
Yep.
If you run at him the whole game, I mean, just beat him down.
That's
We
what I'm
gonna be,
saying.
we gonna do our thing today.
And that's why I think we're gonna throw the ball a lot because we're gonna do play action on him a lot. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think we're gonna throw the ball, Henry. I think we're gonna run at him. I think we're gonna because Kubiak is this ain't Sean Payton this year, brother. This
I
ain't
know.
no
I know that. I know
this
that.
ain't
Yeah.
Carmichael. I think the
Yeah.
Saints they're gonna have some
Go ahead.
times where they're gonna have some times where the Saints are gonna have some 100-yard, 185-yard passing 200 yards
Mm-hmm.
passing. I
This is
think it's
gonna be
going.
a between 20 to
I don't think
29
it's going to
pass
be
attempt
about.
system.
I don't think it's going to be about the yards this year with Derek Carr. If you watch the history of Kubiak and you watch his system, if you go back and watch Jimmy Garoppolo and when he was running the system over there with the
Very
49ers,
balanced.
they got to the
Very
NFC
balanced.
Championship, they lost. But if you watch Brock Purdy, that's not no big 400, 500, 300 yards or 200 yards or pass. It's more so 200 yards. It's
They
more
like
in
to
that
dick and
range.
dime you.
It's
That's
more
You know
like
all.
what?
it's
I know.
efficient.
I know this is a little bit off topic, but it makes me wonder too. Where was he before here? He came from the 49ers, right?
Correct.
Who
Was
you
that?
talking about,
Am I
Kubiak?
right? Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Correct.
Minnesota. He came
Minnesota
here
is the
before
offensive
the
Yeah.
49ers.
coordinator.
He was in
Right. That's
Minnesota.
right. That's right. I get the names mixed up. So it makes me wonder too. But I agree with what you're saying that is his system. That's why. That's the
I don't think
reason
he's
why
gonna
I'm
get
saying.
past. I think he's trying to make a statement, Henry. I think he
Mhm.
wants to run. That's why I put Alvin as the MVP because I think that it's gonna be more like a McCaffrey situation. And I'm not saying you're wrong. Even because guess what? Your boy, Derek Carr, and my boy could still go for 300 yards and they can still run for 100 yards. Okay,
Well,
but
not that
but
he's my
but I think
boy.
they're
I'm
gonna.
just
I
saying.
think
I
the Saints
think.
are going to emphasize the run a little bit more than what they
Well,
ever have in the past.
no,
And
I
the
agree with
best
that.
part
I
about
agree with
it,
that. But that's why I said what I said today. That's the exact
hmm
reason why I'm seeing.
I
Well,
think them
that's
boys
the
gonna
reason
have
why I feel the way I
150
feel today
yards.
is because we want to run the ball so much. I think Dallas is going to be expecting that, and they have great linebackers and D ends on that team. They're going to be expecting that. We might shock them a little bit today by throwing the ball down the field. That's
I
why
think
I said what I said.
Dallas weak against the run though. They
I
good
think
against
they
the pass, weak against the run.
I think they're gonna have 150 yards today.
In what,
Because they
rushing?
lost their two defensive ends. You only got DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons as your two
Right.
best defenders.
Yeah, I
If
know that they
anybody
did.
want to give up, if anybody want to give Jason a little spot in a few seconds, I'm not talking about the new people that came on, but just Jason wants to get on and say something. So, Nas, would you give that man a little spot and you come right back on? And don't
Mm-hmm.
go nowhere far because you know you're gonna come right back on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna let Jason on for a second. You gotta come back. Okay, let me give Jason in. Jason is one of our loyal veterans. EJ is doing what he got to do. I know he's not listening to us right now because he's
What
driving.
you
Be
talking
careful
about? I'm
driving,
always in
Jason.
the background. I'm always in the
Well, I
background. I'm
didn't know
never
what you was
going.
doing. You know,
Let me hang on. Let me
I'm doing
hang on.
co-host shit.
Yeah, well, hang on, co-host. I need to make this announcement before we kick it to Jason real quick, y'all. I want to announce this full injury report, real quickly so y'all can know. Brian, wait, hang on 1 second.
Please don't tell
All
me
right.
Brian
So
Bortini didn't make it.
we have Brian. Hang
That's
on, I'm
him.
having some connect
That's
off.
him driving around with his old lady. You can't drive around, son.
Man, be
That's
careful,
He
y'all.
can't even break the report. Oh my God, it's
But
awful.
yeah, but yeah, y'all. That's why I said what I said about Derek Carr because of the run
I
game
can't
and
even
what
mute. You
everybody's
can try to
expecting.
mute his ass.
I think we're going to throw the ball a lot. I know we're going to run the ball, but I think we're going to throw it quite a bit today.
I'm concerned about that. I am because
About what?
if
Hang
you
on,
throw a
y'all. I'm
lot,
look, just be on
if you
standby for that
yeah,
injury report.
they
I'm gonna kick it to Jason real quick to see y'all what
EJ,
he
you
got to
just
say real
started,
quick.
son.
I don't know if whose mic that is, but
That
I'm
would be
cons-
a
I'm
mistake.
muted.
That would be a
I'm muted.
mistake.
hear me out. I just feel that there'll be a bad move you trying to just throw against this defense. This defense is not built for the run game. Yeah, like I get what you're
Okay.
trying to say as far as the play action is gonna be utilized, but those safeties they
Okay.
got, scrubs. Those are guys that went all pros. The only person they missing out their secondary is Bland, and
And I
Bland
didn't
is also
realize they
retired.
lost two defensive ends. So that, yeah, you would want to run it more than fast. You would want to.
Well,
But
Master, something you didn't tell the audience about was big for the Cowboys. They lost Stephon Gilmore in free agent, and you didn't bring up the fact that they lost Blaine.
Well, yeah, no. That's what I was saying. Bland is
Because
out, and that's
Blaine
the only
was
person.
big for them.
Right, and I get that, but guess what? They were
I was
still
waiting for
able
your
to.
insight on that. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, I was just saying like they still got talented safeties, and those safeties are they roam a lot.
No,
Those
I'm,
ain't
I'm
no
talking about
scrub,
Blaine.
huh?
I'm talking about Blaine, Ricky Blaine.
Yeah, Blaine. So Blaine, he's out until I think he's on IR actually.
Wow.
But he's gonna
Boy,
be
he beat
out,
up.
and I'm expecting them to actually still run
Something happened.
Y'all there?
Yeah, we here.
Yeah,
It's
we here.
DJ that keep going back out.
Okay.
He up there riding around. That's why. That's the diff. That's why you
It's
gotta
all
have
good. As
control.
long as you be careful. As long as
That's
you
why
be
you gotta have
careful.
control.
As long as you be careful. But you
DJ,
did.
go
That's
do
true.
your thing, man. I'm good.
So
Okay.
who's your MVP of the game? Evan? You said it's Alvin Kamara?
I got Elvin. I was trying to push for it last week, and I gave that MVP to Carr, but 'cause I went with you on the MVP
Yeah.
because you had chose Carr, and the reason why it wasn't about the numbers, it wasn't about like yards, it was about how he did it,
How he did it right.
and that's
And,
why I
and
gave
I
it to
look, I
him.
want you to know, I
But
completely agree. I completely agree with you as far as winning the game the right way and doing what we need to do. I agree with you about managing the game. I agree
right,
with all of that. My thinking was because of what Dallas is expecting, I think we might approach the game a little bit different based on what they're doing. Whatever Dallas shows us they're doing, I think that's how we're going to react to try to
that's
counter
correct.
that. So that's what I think. That's why I said what I said. I think they're going to expect the run, so we might throw it just a little bit more to throw them off. That's what I'm saying.
well,
Okay,
just to pick up, my MVP is not even going to be on the offensive side. You guys talked about him earlier. Um, it's actually going to be Kool-Aid. I want to see.
Ooh.
I
uh,
want to see
Ooh.
Kool-Aid.
well, he's an Alabamian. That boy Levin is
That's my
What,
that's
wait,
my
Alabamian.
that's
what
my
flavor?
guy.
Grape,
That's my
grape
guy.
or
We got
red? Which one? Grape or red?
Master. We gonna get you away from being a Philly fan. We gonna get you over here.
Yeah, master, you gonna become a who that,
Because
bro? You
you
gonna
got
become
too
a who
much
I've
that?
you
always
got too
been there,
much
man. I've
over
always
here,
been
bro.
the Philly man,
You
but
You
right
gonna be a
down
who
here,
that,
yeah.
man.
bro?
Sorry, I can't.
You don't
But
live in Philly, man. You
Look,
way
look,
more
even my
Philly.
son laughing. Even my son laughing at what I just said. You gonna be a who that?
no, man. But
Ooh. Jason got his
but hear
MVP.
me out. Hear
He
me out. Hear
got
me out. Hear me
Taysom as
out.
MVP.
Kool-Aid has shown some sparks last game. I think it was good for him to get in last game to get the feel of the game. And y'all beating them that bad enough for him to be able to play. I think this is a great opportunity for him to uh, talk to his veterans. You know, communicate, but also just play his game. Play his game. Don't do what you was born to do, and that's covered. He's not he's not that type of guy that is scared of anything. You know what I'm saying? He had his moments back in Alabama, but guess what? He was able to capitalize on it. People talked about is he physical? Is he physical? I think he's very physical. I think that by him having guys around him, it's gonna make him more physical as well. Like you got Debo, you got a lot of guys out there in y'all secondary that's physical, and
Alante, Debo, Laddie
exactly.
Gaddy,
Exactly. And then I
Will
think y'all gonna blitz them a
Harris,
lot more. I think it's not just gonna be no straight 4-man pass rush. I
HB.
think y'all are gonna send the heat at them because they don't got no they're gonna have to show us why he's worth 60 million. Should be real. Because I can't wait
Everybody,
to
All right,
face
y'all.
him.
look
Hang.
out for a guy
I'm.
named Anthony Orgy, y'all. A guy named Anthony Orgy, number
He
50.
he might not get much run though in this
That's
game.
my
Ever
guy.
504.
Oh
He's
yeah,
not.
he is. That's
I
my guy.
think Anthony Orgy is gone.
Stop
Didn't
laughing
he
at
get
me,
took by the
kid. I'm
Browns?
your father.
Y'all, I was able to get my connection back. I apologize for all of that, but I want to read
We don't
off
see your
this
face. We
quickly
don't see
for
your
y'all.
face.
Brian Brzee is active for this game. Isaiah
Yeah!
Foskey
Wonderful,
is.
Yes!
wonderful.
Oh, that's the best news I got today. I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
worried about the Latimer. I need that D line right.
We need that boy. Yeah, we need that boy
Oh,
Greg Easton.
yeah.
We
The
need all that. We need all
DeMarco
That
that.
boy is a
Jackson is
push.
out.
Yeah, he out.
That mean that
DeMarco
means that means
Jackson is
Zeke
out.
ain't gonna be running that ball.
Marsh. Damn it! Shut it up! Every 504. Shut it up! All right. Marshawn Lattimore is out. Tyrann Mathieu is active. Lucas Patrick is active. Kalen Saunders is out. Jalen Ford, he is active. Talise Fuaga is active. Dalen Holker is active. Foster Moreau is
Oh.
active.
Whoa.
A.T. Perry is active. Nick
Whoa.
Salisbury is
Wow, I thought he
active.
was out.
Whoa.
Wow.
Rashid
Whoa.
Shaheed is active. And Jamal Williams is active.
But we got Jalen Ford active.
Yes.
Oh
Man,
my
it's
goodness.
gonna be a game, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be
Boy,
an exciting
listen this.
game.
It's even now.
It's gonna be an
Boy,
exciting
Oh,
let
it
me
game.
tell
ain't
you something.
even.
Let me
Oh,
tell
it
you
even.
something.
We got them by
I'm gonna
landslide.
drive.
We got Dallas by landslide. Hey, cowgirls,
I
cowgirls,
think
I,
Chase
yeehaw,
Young gonna have two
yeehaw.
sacks. Chase
We
Young
about to
gonna have two
put
sacks
up y'all necks and
and
y'all
a forced
cheeks.
fumble today.
Hey,
Chase Young
hey,
gonna have
No.
a
hey.
coming out party today.
And I want to say this too. For this coming up week, I want everybody to stay flipping healthy. Like, just stay healthy, dog. Everybody. That dude, like I
Yes.
said, we just lost our
Everybody in
receiver. Hopefully
the
he be
NFL.
back.
Praise
But
to everyone in the NFL,
I
man.
yeah, I
want,
Like,
want
yeah,
everybody in the NFL. We ain't no
yeah,
haters.
yeah. Everybody needs to stay healthy, dog.
I don't
cause
want
man,
nobody to hurt, to be
we
honest with you.
already
How
we
could you be an
already in
honorable
week
person
2.
in life to want people to hurt?
We
Hey,
look,
Yes,
can I
we
bro.
already
I've
look,
seen fans get happy over injuries, bro.
hey
we are
y'all, I'm about to
already
pull up.
in week 2, y'all. And already we have some major injuries across the league, man. I know it's part of the
Yeah,
game, but man, like I'm telling y'all, you never want to
a
see
lot.
your top players hurt. It makes the
Yeah,
game fun when you have the best athletes on best athletes.
Y'all
That's
hmm
see
why I
what happened
always
with Tua?
with
yeah. He's
Y'all
coming
saw what
back.
Yeah,
happened with
that's huge.
Tua?
yeah,
Tua
hey,
just came out and said he ain't retiring.
Yeah, he's coming
that's
back.
good. That's
Oh yeah,
good.
I
But
knew he
at the
wasn't gonna
same
do
time,
that. He's
No,
done.
EJ, I'm your father, and I'm gonna tell you this. If you would have told me that, listen, you know how that is. I'd rather chill with you on the couch than worry about the millions that you would make. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I don't agree with Tua coming out. Tua has been slammed on his head for so long, and I see
Yeah,
how
man.
football is not that important to me. When the day you decided to not play football no more, the day I was mad with you. You accomplished so much in college. You was a dominant corner. You made it all the way. And listen, you became a news reporter. Just because I look, I'm so proud of you.
what you
As
sipping on
you've
over there,
been
old man?
you taught
What you
no.
sipping on this
I'm
for?
more proud of you
Let
talking
him tell you,
sports.
EJ.
You can talk sports in your 40s, EJ. You can talk sports in your 50s. You can talk sports in your 60s. But playing football, EJ, if you get mess your head up, you
That-
gone, bro.
That's
You gonna
right.
And
wear a
that's the
diaper?
I
That's
would
right.
say
and you
this.
know
I
what's
would say
You gonna
this.
wear a
crazy?
diaper?
That's the
That's right.
third concussion Tua got
That's
in
bad,
three
man.
No, it's
seasons.
more than that, man. You got to think about college days too.
Yeah, man,
Alabama.
I'm concerned. I'm
He.
real concerned about
My thing is,
I
asthma.
really am concerned about Tua though. That's
I'm
true.
concerned about
My
two of
my
y'all.
my thing is though, y'all. I think Tua, like they're not helping Tua as best as they can because they could put more invested into that offensive line. Okay. We know Teron Armstead. Teron Armstead is when he's healthy, he's one of the best offensive linemen in the league. But the man does not stay out on the field long. So
He didn't with us either.
somebody.
Yeah.
That's not somebody trustworthy enough to be blocking for Tua, knowing that
Just
Tua has
one left
injury history
tackle.
like that.
You got to have a
no.
right tackle, a
Y'all,
center,
Let me say
y'all,
and
this:
the
they're
whole
not
y'all
nine
know the
doing
yards.
problem.
enough.
Y'all know the
They're not
problem.
doing enough protection drills
The
for Tua. Because when
Tua's
you're in those
family.
predicaments of like running, when you're in those predicaments of like trying to slide, you gotta know when to slide. You gotta know when to slide.
Tua's
It
family
doesn't.
is a football family, so they don't want him to, lose the influence they're trying to have with him with their business and all that stuff. I
Right.
understand that, but
That's
man,
right.
these
Bro, to
concussions are no
just
joke.
hang the cleats up.
This is what his fourth or fifth
Damn.
concussion.
Yeah, around that
This
range.
is
Around that
serious.
range.
Yeah.
That's included when he was at
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
I mean,
mean, if it
and
was my
that's
Yeah,
son,
he had he
you
had
know,
he had two in Alabama, right? And remember he had that hip injury. So
right? I remember.
his body
well.
done took
Look,
a lot of hits. My concern
we
is
all kind of got a little upset with Andrew Luck when he retired early. You know, we
Well,
we
he had a
we,
reason.
we But
Rem-
I respect him to this day, because the
remember,
coach.
Luke Kuechly had the same problem. Remember when
EJ, you
he
Yes,
know
had a
what?
Kuechly.
concussion?
Yes.
EJ, you know what? When I thought about, I'm
Man,
thinking
that day
about what you're saying.
Luke
When I
Kuechly,
saw Andrew Luck,
that
the
day
way he
Luke
used to
Kuechly
look,
cried, the tears came down. I cried. I
Yeah.
kind of felt,
man, you
listen,
gotta.
that shit, bro. Listen, and shout out to Luke Kuechly. He said he
He
picked
gave
the
us
Saints
love
to win
too, by the
today.
way.
Yeah, shout out to Luke Kuechly. If you're somewhere, we love you, bro. He said don't sleep on the Saints. He got the Saints winning this game. But when I saw Luke and that tear went down his eye when he was and he didn't know what the
Yeah,
fuck where he was at,
right.
that shit was scary, bro.
It is.
That
Yeah.
shit was scary.
He had a lot of
It's
concussions. I
just
remember that.
football, y'all.
And he was
Yep.
a
Yeah.
great player for
Don't
them
forget
Panthers.
that
He gave us
what
problems.
was that? I think it was it was that Niners player too. I forgot his name. I think he was a center or a guard. He got injured with the same injury, concussion at 29. I
Yeah,
forgot
man.
his name, but it was
I think
one
I
of the
know who you're talking
49ers
about.
guards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him.
That's
He
why.
wound up
That's why I say,
retiring.
y'all, football
Concussion a
is no
concussion
joke.
is
A
no
lot of
joke,
us on
bro.
some. Yeah. This we
Do
are. A
do we
lot of
have
us on some
anybody that
football
have
watchers.
concussions
We
on the
don't
Saints
know.
like that? EJ?
Uh,
I don't think so. I think y'all have a great tackling
yes.
system because um from what
I
I
think
from what I
honestly,
understand.
honestly, we. Oh, now Teddy for a moment when we had Teddy Bridgewater, he was going through
Oh
some
man,
of
that
those
injury, he was injury prone regardless, man.
for a
I knew
minute.
about that part. Yeah, he just was there.
He had a pretty good injury history. And now Foster Moreau, we see he's playing today and he's active, but he's just coming off a concussion. I saw. So
Yeah, we
I
love
gotta tell
Foster,
y'all,
y'all.
Oh.
We love Foster. And
And
let me
and
tell you
I've
about
had a
Foster, y'all.
concussion before. It's no
Let,
joke,
let,
y'all. I'm
let me
telling
tell you
you,
about Foster, y'all.
concussions are horrible.
Foster is really, when I think about Foster, he just come off cancer. And that dude there, bro, I was pissed off with you for dropping that Jacksonville. That pass was in your hands and you could have won that game against Jacksonville. But other
that's
than
right,
that,
Jason.
Foster is the New
Alave
Orleans.
had a few too.
Yeah, Foster is from New Orleans. I've been born and raised in Metairie. Right there. I gotta say New Orleans, because that's Metairie is New Orleans. And Foster dreams was to play with the Saints. And I cheer for that dude. He had cancer and the things that, man, you know how we are, EJ, over about cancer. We lost your auntie Reclusa, we lost your grandma for cancer. And just to hear the story about that man with his skin cancer. I mean, I think that was the Hannah with the skin cancer. And,
Hayner had the
Yeah, it
skin
was Hannah
cancer
with
and
skin
and then he
cancer.
Foster
had,
had leukemia.
yeah, he had the
Yeah.
kid. And we pray on these people, man, because for him to come back strong the way he did, y'all, the dude played well against Carolina, bro. That dude played well, and I was so he jumped over dude. I thought that was Jimmy Graham. I thought that was in the back,
Oh
in the back, bro,
Lord.
bro, bro.
Hey, all right, he goes now.
Ah,
Look,
nah, I'm
y'all.
giving that man some
You
love,
know
man. I'm
what? You
giving,
know what that
Look,
did?
y'all.
You know
What
what
I'm gonna
that
do
did with
is, what?
Foster?
Hang
Jimmy
on.
got that boy right. Jimmy got that boy
What
right.
I'm gonna do is, y'all. We didn't hit the 10-minute mark before game time. Usually,
JF
you
said
know,
he about to get ready.
you,
JF,
you.
what you about to JF about to pull out that Hennessy. JF
Oh
about to
yeah.
get
Hey. I like that, JF. I like that. Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you right now. Usually we go 5 minutes before the game and we hit prediction time. But what I'm gonna do is right now we're gonna do prediction time right now, and I need to know, y'all. I need to know it. I'm a do. Y'all know I like to get y'all hyped up. I gotta do my little rant real quick.
Predictions and
But I'm
game
gonna tell you.
MVP.
But I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna kick it to y'all. Each one of y'all. Y'all get ready to go ahead and tell me y'all predictions for this game, man. This is about to be a big one, y'all. So y'all get your heart rate up, get ready, because I'm telling y'all it's about to get crazy in Jerry's world today, y'all. But let me tell y'all something. Let me get into my rant, y'all. It's the New Orleans Saints versus the Dallas Cowboys today, baby. The New Orleans Saints are rolling into Jerry's world. Yo, we got Dak Prescott versus Derek Carr today. We have CeeDee Lamb going up against Paulson Adebo today. We got Trevon Diggs against Chris Olave today. We got a big matchup going on today, man. Micah Parsons against Alvin Kamara today, y'all. I'm just telling y'all better get pumped up for this team, y'all. Look, I understand we played the Panthers last week, but I love what I seen out the game, man. I loved every phase of the game. Now you got to bring what you had in that first game against the Panthers. You got to bring it to Dallas today. Dennis Allen, you got to get in their ass and tell them, I know you got the little sassy wall with you, but you got to get your ass out there. You got to get them right. You got to get them started. Get these boys started, man. Let's go.
Sugar and spice, baby.
Come on, DC. Let me see it. Let me see you hit the shimmy again. Let me see you put 3 touchdowns on somebody's head again. Let me see it. Chase Young, get a damn sack today. Get a damn sack. I love the pressure, but I want a sack today.
I see us
Okay?
getting 4
Chris
sacks.
Olave, give me a damn touchdown. Give me a damn touchdown, Chris Olave. Alvin Kamara, I want to get your ass back in the end zone as well. Get in the end zone. Taysom Hill, run over somebody. Run over somebody. Tyrann Matthew, you take what you want, baby. Get an
Micah
interception.
Parsons.
Get a damn fumble. Get your turnover today. Cam Jordan, I'm going to say this again to you. Get your old ass out there. Give me a sack. Give me,
Oh God, not Cam.
give me a damn
Not
sack.
dear Cam, no.
I'm letting you know
Come on,
now. Next
Cam.
week, I'm letting you know now.
Come on,
Next week,
Cam.
if you
Kool-Aid.
talk like that next
Kool-Aid.
week,
Hey, it's your
I'm
time.
mentioning
It's your time,
everybody I need to
Kool-Aid.
mention for y'all game.
It's your
Make
time, Kool-Aid.
Marshawn
Here we
Lattimore
go.
tradable. Kool-Aid. Make
Hey,
Marshawn
Paulson.
Lattimore tradable.
Paulson.
No.
Show me that you need to be paid, Paulson. Show me that you need a contract at the end of this season, Paulson the Debo.
Show
Because
that
now
Groupie.
you
y'all,
deserve it.
Groupie.
now y'all look,
I bought us a
it's
few drinks, bro.
prediction time. It's prediction
Yeah,
time.
I told
Oh,
Tell
That's
Jordan to
game
grab me.
MVP.
Let's go.
I
Let's go.
got
Let's
a
go.
couple of questions for you.
I'm gonna grab some.
I got a couple of questions for you.
Saints podcast.
Who
We getting
who's
ready.
gonna win this football game? What's the score gonna be? And who is your MVP of this football game? Oh,
Who's going to win the game? New Orleans Saints, of course. Who that? On the road. They're the best road team in the NFL, in my opinion. My score is going to be 38-17 Saints. And my MVP is probably going to be, again, Derek Carr. 300-plus yards, 3 touchdowns. I think Alvin Kamara, honorable mention, 2 rushing touchdowns, 110 yards rushing, 35 receiving yards, and a touchdown. I think Alvin Kamara going to have 3 touchdowns, 1 receiver, and 2 rushing touchdowns. But Derek Carr is going to have, yes, that's right. I got
I
that.
like it.
38-17.
I like it. Every 504, we going to you early, man. What do you got for me, dude? Who's winning this game? What's the score? And who's the MVP?
I got the New Orleans Saints losing this game. 10-6. 10-6. Psych. 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 I got the New Orleans Saints winning this game. I got the Saints winning this game 27-20, a touchdown. And
You said that earlier.
it's not gonna be how y'all think it is. It's gonna be a Dak Prescott fumble and the Saints picking it up and score and win the game in dramatic fashion. Who that? The MVP of this football game is gonna be Alvin Kamara. 2 touchdowns in this game, 140 yards. Gotcha.
Oh.
Wow. Nas, you next up, man. You next up. Hey, I need that game winner. Who's gonna win today? What's the score's gonna be? And who is your MVP, Nas?
Who that land and Sco 28-14.
Okay.
And I got game MVP Taysom with a rush touchdown and a receiving touchdown.
Okay.
With a
Derek,
with a
I see
75
you
piece
over
on
there.
him.
Derek, I see you over there, man. This is week 2, man. I know you was kind of scared over there with Carolina, but this is Dallas this week now. All right, now who's winning this game? What's your final score, and who's your MVP?
I'm about to shock the world. Who that winning the game? We winning the game 20-17, and My shocker, my MVP is gonna be Dennis Allen.
Wow.
The whole mic dropped. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes,
Wow.
baby, I'm shocking the world. I picked Dennis
Wow.
Allen to be the MVP. He's gonna call a phenomenal defensive game. Matter of fact,
Wow.
I'm giving it to Dennis Allen and the offensive coordinator. They're gonna be the MVPs of this game. Drop the
That's
mic.
what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm talking about Derek. Master
Yeah.
Davis. Master Davis.
I'm just
I'm
pulled up
not
to the
gonna
party.
really
Y'all
ask
boys
you
have a
about
good
this
time
game.
today, bro.
You too, Derek. Good to see you, Master Davis. I'm not gonna sit there and ask you about this game. I'm gonna ask you about
Y'all
your
finna
Eagles
give
game,
me.
okay? All right.
Y'all gonna stress me out.
Who's gonna win this game between you and the Atlanta Falcons today?
Oh,
Give me the final score for that,
I want
and
to
give me
hear
your
this shit.
MVP for that game.
give me Jahan Dawson as the MVP.
Whoa!
He's the sleeper. He's the sleeper. Jahan Dawson. Remember that name. I feel that we're gonna beat them guys by two scores. It's gonna be 28-14. And also, I want to say, I mentioned my MVP before you went out. My MVP for y'all is gonna be Kool-Aid McKinstry. I think he's gonna get a pick six today. He's gonna get a pick six today.
I knew it
He's
because
gonna
Alabama loves Alabama.
he's gonna give us one, because guess what? He's gonna be picking on him. They're gonna pick on him a little bit with CD. CD gonna get his, and then when it's time for Dak Prescott to try to win the game, pick Kool-Aid McKinstry. I got you. That's all I'm going with. And I got actually New Orleans winning this game 28-14.
Can y'all hear me over there?
I got New Orleans winning 28-14. That's the score.
Damn. That's boy, you don't sound crazy, man. God damn.
I gotta get my predictions out, y'all. Look, I'm thinking right now the Saints win this football game. This is gonna be a close football game. I'm telling y'all make sure y'all have y'all medicine, because y'all gonna be scared in this one. Y'all gonna be on the edge of y'all seat. I believe this is gonna be a 3-point football. This is gonna be a 3-point football game. This is gonna be a 21 New Orleans Saints win. And my MVP of this football game, y'all, I'm going Derek Carr again. I'm going
Okay.
Derek Carr. Comes into Jerry's world, and I think he plays a very good, clean football game today, y'all. Y'all, it's getting close time. We are 1 minute away from the game. Y'all
Hey,
were
hey,
listening to the
Everett,
Baddest Sports Show
Everett,
podcast in the Deep South. I hope
EJ,
y'all enjoyed the show. We'll see y'all in the post game show. We
EJ.
gonna hit who that on three, y'all.
Hold on,
What's
hold
up,
on,
Master?
hold on, hold on. Get the freaking job done. Get the job done. That's it. Get the job done. That's all I need from y'all.
Oh
Get the
yeah, get the
freaking
dirty
job
birds
done.
Let's
too.
go.
Beat them pigeon chokes too while
You
you're
had,
at it.
hey, y'all handle y'all job. We'll handle our job.
All
That's the
right. We don't
way
want
it
to both
goes.
have
Tit
headaches
for
going to the
tat,
next
baby.
game.
We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all for week 3, baby. Y'all. We'll hit a who that on 3. 1, 2, 3. Who
Who
that?
that?